Hi, I teach public school in a pre-K to 4 building, and my learners are third grade, which is 8 to 9 years old. In terms of ability, I have a variety because I teach general ed. So some of my kids receive pull assistance for special education services, as well as Title I assistance for reading or math. I believe the classroom needs to be calm and safe and nurturing so that they feel comfortable to ask questions and to inquire about the things they want to know. I also like to have small group instruction so that I can see exactly what they're learning and where they need help and help them right away instead of waiting for those evaluations. So, my evaluations are a lot of informal things, worksheets, quizzes, also, and different things of that nature, exit tickets, projects. In terms of technology, we have a ViewSonic and we have one-to-one Chromebooks. Some of the media I use is Google Meet. We connect with various people, like our social emotional learning lessons, some talk about college essays, and virtual field trips. We use Khan Academy, MobyMax, Mystery Science, a lot of different websites in the classroom. In terms of this week's material, I really thought it was fascinating with the brain functioning, seeing those functional MRIs that showed the differences in brains that had ADHD or autism, and learning disabilities, reading about how the brains were different, like in autopsies and those functional MRIs, and seeing those images, I found really fascinating. Another thing I really connected with was Sousa's brain work article. As a busy mom, I always thought I multitasked until I read that. It was kind of a wake up moment to think that I really need to slow down and do one task at a time. It was also interesting to see that women can do the ones that activate different parts of your brain, like knitting and watching TV, whereas men couldn't. I thought it was fascinating and kind of a take it back moment to think that it could have a negative effect on adolescents. So it made me think that I want to make sure my class doesn't ask kids to multitask, rather focus on one thing at a time instead of trying to get them to do multiple things. Another thing that I thought with that was really fascinating was it said that multitasking affected your IQ more than marijuana use. So that was something I never would have expected and found really shocking. The other thing that was kind of relatable was that it said about your attention and how you could focus on things using different parts. And it mentioned as far as like your interest level. And so that was something I've always felt like my son had some issues at times of focus, but he could focus on a puzzle for hours. So that was my thoughts this week. I look forward to discussing yours. Thanks.